Hey everybody, it's David Andrews here, and it's day 7 of our series on light. And today, as you can see, I am sitting here in a very special place, and I am sitting by what's called the Ark of Dreams. This beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We stumbled upon this on a little weekend getaway. And what I want to talk about is this ark. This ark is amazing. It's called the Ark of Dreams. It's about living big, dreaming big, and we didn't even know it was here, but boom, we landed right next to us. And partly because we used the light within to guide our decisions. So this morning, as we are sitting here watching the sunrise, let me show you the sunrise this morning. Oh my word, it's fantastic. Let's see if the camera will get adjusted. There it is. What? Okay, the camera, it sees it, but then it doesn't see it. So this is Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Really, really, really cool town. And that sun is coming up over the clouds. So I already saw the original sunrise a few minutes ago. And today we're gonna go a little deeper into this idea of sunlight, because light is actually what we are. And if you're into reading the Bible, there's a scripture that says God is light. Oh, wow, God is light. And then if you break down light to its sort of smallest particle that we really see, can observe, it's called a photon. So that means God is photons. And if it says that we are also God, or God is in us, then light is in us. That means we are light, and God is light. That means we are God. Now we're talking some deep ideas about life, because life is light. Now, if you really want to be well, and you really want to feel good, now you embrace the idea that light within you is the power of the universe, because the sun, now we have the sun providing all the light that brings all life to earth and makes everything possible. Everything lives on earth because of sunlight. And you think about it, all the plants, they're outside 24/7. They absorb the light every single day, all day long. So is the sun really bad for us? Scientists in the modern age have tried to convince us through mainstream media, through dermatology associations, that the sun is bad. The radiation from the sun is bad, that it can cause skin cancer and all kinds of other traumas. But what we don't realize is it's not the sun doing the damage, it's a lot of other factors. So let me just say here, for all of you watching this series on light, if you embrace the light, if you embrace the sun, your life will improve immensely. And all the things that I've been talking about, sunlight, it's actually much deeper than that. It's more the fact that that sun right over there, I'm gonna turn so I can see a little bit more of the sun hitting me right in the face, because these are the moments right now when the sun is low on the horizon, it's beautiful bright orange. You're actually gaining light codes coming from the sun into our eyes, and it gives us information. And I'm gonna actually go down a little bit closer here so I can get a little bit better view. And when you think about the sun, you think about God, you think about light, there's some really, really powerful aspects to the idea that God is light. And when you think about the cosmos, and you really want to understand God, you start to study the cosmos. Most people, they wake up and they grow up with religion, and the religion teaches them who and what God is. And so now you're actually learning about something from somebody else, instead of learning about what God is directly from the cosmos. So when you balance cosmos with your biology, now you have achieved something that very, very few people on earth understand. And so this video is a whole different level of information, because what I'm sharing with you, you won't hear at your local, Baptist or Lutheran or Catholic congregation. Now, nothing wrong with, obviously, the teachings from most of those institutions, but they are institutions, and they are giving information that supports the institution versus giving information direct from source. So in this case, I am looking at the sun, and now I am picking up the information contained in the sun. It comes directly to me. And don't get confused with what I'm saying, please, because I'm not saying the sun is God in its greatest sense, right? Prime creator created the sun and all the planets and all the cosmos. So there is a power and a force way beyond the sun. However, our earth plane cannot exist without the sun. And if we look to some of the ancient scriptures and the ancient traditions, many cultures all around the world observed the power of the sun. And they really understood the light coming from the sun gave them everything to sustain life. Now in the future, what's happening is the sun is getting brighter and the rays that it's putting out are more powerful. So that means all humans on Earth are going to be needing to upgrade their energy, their frequency, and their vibration in order to basically survive. And so what I'm suggesting in this video, and we're going out there a little ways, but if you want to thrive in the coming years ahead, you really want to start observing the sun and understanding the information from the sun and gaining the light codes from the sun. And this is cellular biology. This is something scientists are studying but don't all necessarily understand, but it's very scientific, and it's very spiritual at the same time. So light from the sun powers your cells. Light from the sun raises your vibration. Light from the sun increases your frequency of the waves that are present within your consciousness. So we're talking about consciousness elevating. Consciousness elevating because of sunlight. This is how we achieve the Ark of Dreams, which is the same idea as the Ark of the Covenant. Why did they take the Ark of the Covenant? Because it contained light. It contained all the light of what we call in a Christian world God. So God, electromagnetism. So if you really want to understand what we mean in the world by God, you really might want to study something called electromagnetism. And a lot more information on this as you dive into the hidden codes, hidden meanings in the Bible. The Bible is a fascinating book. Many people don't read it anymore because it's tied so closely to religion. Many people have decided that religion is not serving them well because it has too much dogma, and it has too much control, and it has too much influence over people in a sense of controlling their life and limiting their power. So if you really want to be well, today's message that I'm sharing in this short video is about light coming directly from the sun. The more you embrace the light, the more information you will gain in your system. And it will come from many sources, but primarily through meditation. So if we can calm the mind, and we'll talk a lot more about meditation in a future series of the 10 habits. But as we get to the end of this series, I wanted to go a little deeper on the esoteric understanding of light. And so we'll get a little deeper in this in future sessions. We got a couple left. So I'm glad you're watching. I'm excited to share this information. Hopefully this made some sense to you. And if you want to learn more, just keep tuning in. I will keep sharing. And hopefully together we will stay positive, stay energized, stay motivated, stay excited, stay encouraged, stay just enthused because of the light directly from the sun and we'll be able to achieve all our dreams. I love this Arc of Dreams sculpture here. It's beautiful, it's powerful, and it talks about what we are achieving through a light. So thanks for watching, be well, and enjoy the light.